Some exterior shots of the Horizon PC60. It's the Creole. This one's 2019 in beautiful shape. Hey guys, Tony Smith with Minted Yachts. I'm here with
Jason Ford from Horizon Power Catamarans.
Excellent. So we're on a 2019 Horizon 60. We're just going to flip the camera around and do a little walk and talk on the boat. So thanks so much for showing us around today.
Yeah, of course. So we're here on the aft deck of the PC60 2019 Creole. You're 24.5 feet wide, so you've got incredible volume here on the aft deck to entertain. The boat holds up to 8 guests in the cabins, but room for plenty more back here.
Excellent. And then this particular one, this was here local in Fort Lauderdale for most of its life, correct?
Yes, it lived in the Lauderdale area doing weekend cruises up and down the ICW.
Okay.
So super low hours. Engines are at 720. Generators at a little under 900.
Okay.
So lightly used and ready to cruise.
Excellent, excellent. So I wanted to show this area here. This is a nice open engine room, and we'll come back to this in a little bit. Do you mind if we cruise through the interior and look at the main?
So this is probably our most popular layout for the PC60, which is the on-deck master.
Okay.
So it's a 4-stateroom, 3-head layout with obviously your master bedroom, full beam, and on the same deck as the salon and galley.
Okay. And this particular one's a 2019, but it actually has been maintained very, very well.
Yeah, very well. They did have, the previous owners did have a full-time captain running the boat for them as well, so done a lot of nice upgrades and touches also once the boat got listed. So
beautiful.
She's got a fresh coat of ceramic on her.
Okay.
Exterior's looking good, interior's very clean, bilges and engine rooms.
Amazing. So this is this on-deck master full beam here.
Yes, sir. Most popular of the 60 layouts. We do also build an open salon.
Okay.
But this has definitely been the flagship for a little while.
So 3 steps down here, this is the owner's head area. So huge shower there, nice skylights, and nice big window here on the side. And then this one has was it Cool V? Is that what you said?
V-Cool, yeah. We did just recently V-Cool all the windows, so works a little harder to keep all the heat out.
Okay.
AC's
So that's a
working
coating
little bit
on
easier.
the windows.
Yeah, it's a film that goes right onto the windows
that
absorbs as much of that heat as possible so it doesn't actually transfer to the inside of the boat.
Excellent. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so this one has 2 cabins down on the starboard side, which we'll take a quick look. So this is starboard side forward guest accommodation here. So nice thwartshift berth and beautiful visibility here. And then these 2 cabins would share this head, is that correct, or is there?
Yeah, they can, or the port side head as well.
Okay.
Since this is en suite, it belongs to the VIP, but depends who you have staying on the boat.
Okay. Very good. All right, so this is...
And you have separate unit washer dryer.
Perfect. Yeah, so for someone that wanted to do extensive cruising, this is nicely set up here. So 2 berths here in the aft, and then a technical area here.
It consolidated all of our breaker panels, AC and DC,
Okay.
as well as the electrical equipment all in one room.
And that all hides away there. Pocket door here.
Wine cooler hidden away
Okay.
on the end of the island there.
Okay, and then this is the 4th stateroom, and the day head would be down here. Okay, so 2 berths here on the port side. And this is basically midship on the port. And then this is the day head, which the 3rd and 4th staterooms would use. Excellent. Okay, we'll cruise up to the Flybridge real quick.
So this is still technically our open bridge version because you
Okay.
do have isinglass panels on the sides and the back.
Okay.
But how it comes from the factory is just 3 hard panes up front, and then the sides and the back is really up to you. We've done plenty of boats with side glass,
Yep.
which in my opinion looks really nice as well. But it's just how you like to cruise. You know, with this you can have it air conditioned, but also open it up on a nice day.
Sure.
Get the breeze in here a lot more Flybridge style.
Yeah.
But then when it's hot out like it is pretty much every month in South Florida,
Yeah.
You want the AC pumping in here. So
And
she
this
stays
is
nice
really
and cool.
blasting. This is actually as cool as the main salon. So.
And I turned this on about an hour ago.
Okay.
So it works.
Okay.
It's got its own compressor up here.
Got it.
A large majority of the ACs are over-spec'd, so you're never struggling to cool down the boat.
Okay.
I mean, the one thing that's going to ruin your trip quicker than anything is broken air conditioning. So.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. And then you were saying this one has the davit system on the aft area here, is that?
Yeah, so all the 60s will come equipped with the davit on the Flybridge. This is where you would keep your tender.
Okay.
On this boat, you could go up to a 13-foot tender with about a 60 or 70 horsepower engine, but it's a
Okay.
1,000-pound crane.
Excellent, excellent. And that was just rebuilt on this one?
Yeah, freshly serviced, so all
Okay.
new lines and ready to cruise.
Perfect, very good. Actually, I want to go down to the engine room, so let me do that real quick. Okay, so here we are in the starboard hull. And Jason, can you describe this engine package a little bit?
Yeah, so she's the 2019 here. She's powered by twin Cummins QSM 11s, so 705 horsepower each. You'll be cruising at 18 knots with a top speed of about 22.
Okay.
At 18 knots, you'll be burning close to 45 gallons an hour. She does hold 1,000 gallons. So at cruise, at fast cruise, you can do just about 450 to 500 nautical miles of range. And if you were to tap that down to off plane at about 8 to 10 knots, she does a gallon per mile. So you can get 1,000-mile range if you were cruising on the low end.
Wow, very nice. So one thing that jumps out at me is like this is a huge mechanical space here. This one does not have the water maker, but the water maker would go here and it's pre-plumbed for that, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And a lot of people have been going with the Spot Zero units.
Okay.
Great system, but we've used every style of water maker you think of. So it's really up to you what you want to put there.
Very good, very good. Yeah, and so it's nice to see a nicely serviced engine that has great accessibility, and I think this is a very nice power package. So it's great to get down here. And again, I'm 6'4", and I could easily work on this boat. Great access to the sea strainers, both sides of the engine, all the filters. It is not cramped at all. So definitely for owner-operator, this is pretty much the ideal engine room.
Yeah, and that's just, 95% of our 60s are owner-operator.
Okay.
And coming from 15 years of listening to the owners year after year and using the boats ourselves, you're not wanting to rip apart anything to service something.
Sure.
The stuff that you got to get to most often is very easy to get to.
Okay, so definitely coastal cruising, very capable vessel.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, we design these boats to cruise in the islands, in the Bahamas,
Okay.
long range, long distance.
And can you talk a little bit about how a catamaran performs in heavier waves? Like obviously you've got the underwing clearance, but you want to avoid hitting waves straight on, but you can take
Yeah, and
limit
so
angles.
these hulls are designed as deep Vs, semi-displacements. So they do a very good job at displacing a lot of the water in a big sea outward.
Okay,
So you're not getting that water coming in between the hulls,
got it.
which is a big feature that a lot of people see on cats. A lot of people call it sneezing, when
Yeah.
that water kind of sprays over the front.
Okay,
Doesn't happen that often on these boats. And then weight and width at the end of the day is going to be more stable in any kind of condition. The way we pour these hulls is Horizon uses what they call their scrimp system, which is basically like a vacuum system. So it shoots the perfect ratio of resin and fiberglass all in one shot.
okay,
I've always wanted to say you're going to want to turn around before the boat has to turn around.
got it.
These are non-segmented hulls. It's all monolithic, so structural-wise, very, very strong.
Okay,
And I've personally been in some very big stuff in the Gulf Stream, rogue 10-footers,
Yeah.
constant 6 to 7 footers.
Okay.
Head on. It's not a comfortable ride, as it wouldn't be in any boat.
sure.
But
it's
I'm never
capable.
worried. Yeah, I'm never worried about the boat compromising.
Yeah,
And it's just, especially at anchor, that's really where you feel it more than anything. If you're in a nice anchorage, even if somebody comes by waking you out in the center console. You're not having to stow things away, or when you're at anchor, it feels like you're sitting on the dock.
Okay.
It's super stable, very comfortable, and that's just why we love the Cats.
Excellent. Very cool. Well, I'm going to cruise around the exterior of the boat real quick. Thank you so much for showing us the technical details. I appreciate it. So we're just going to come up on the port side here, and nice walkway along. It's good height, stainless steel rail, and then huge bow area here. You get your sun cushions, and you'll look at this quality. This has all been ceramic waxed here. So I really like this boat and think that it's, for its age and price point, definitely a very, very attractive 60 Power Cat. And we'll get a quick look at the transom of the boat here. So if you guys want any info, you can hit me up at yachtspecsdirect.com. Again, yachtspecsdirect.com for this Horizon 60 or any other options that are on the market. For additional information, please feel free to email me at ts@mintedyachts.com. Also, feel free to text me at 404-805-9819.